Allen's shot is off.
He's one guy the defense is not afraid to leave open from that range, and for obvious reasons.
Nobody near George. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
And he's shaking off a poor first quarter shooting effort. He's really starting to turn it on now, guys.
Walters dishes to Mozgov. Tries again. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Mozgov's got 4 points this quarter.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. And once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back
in. Here's Walters, covered by Wall. It's hauled in by George. George has got his 6th rebound on the night. And Wall kicks to Humphries. Blotch sets the pick for Humphries. Smith for 3. Smith missing again.
Tough to hit that shot when you got the defense right in your shirt.
Kicks it to Patterson. Rebound, Washington. Humphries has got 4 rebounds in this game. In the corner, Smith with it. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Smith's got 5 now. Pacers trail by 10. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something right.
And if they're smart, they will hold for the last shot.
That's got to be the objective here, Steve.
And here we go with Waiters running it up the court. And it's blocked. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. And Patterson kicks to Waiters. Back to Patterson. Gets it off. No good on the buzzer beater. And so that's the end of the first half. The second half just about to get going here.
George with a really solid quarter. He's got 19 points, and the three-pointers have been dropping for him. He's got 3 of them.
Well, as long as he's continuing to make them, I think they should make him more of a focal point of this offense.
Down low, West and Hibbert. Parker out there with Dion Waiters. And it's Allen in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Pacers' 5. And it's George finishing it off.
I'd say that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, it sure did. A good job getting it started and a better job finishing it off.
And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. Parker kicks to Waiters. Hibbert with a screen for Waiters. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. Waiters got 8 points.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
George passes to Wall. Looking to get it going. That ball's nice feed that time from George. George has got 3 assists in the game.
After a 5-year absence from the playoffs, the Wizards were able to get back into the postseason last year. Big step for the franchise.
Allen dishes to West. Shot clock at 5. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
The Wizards certainly turned some heads in their postseason run. A team considered to be an afterthought in the playoffs, but they did as well as any could have hoped for in terms of getting to the second round and pushing the Pacers to 6 games in that round.
And the Wizards making a change here. Humphries checked in. Well, with the Wizards, a good postseason run, taking care of business, beating Chicago in the first round. Then Clark put a scare into the Pacers in the second.
Exactly, Kevin. There was a rumor that some teams were trying to make it where they would face the Wizards in the playoffs, thinking they were weak and an easy opponent. Not sure if those rumors are true, and the Wizards certainly showed they're very formidable and will be good going forward.
Andre Blatch, he's checked in for the Wizards. Wall wide open. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
They've been good on all three of their shots since coming out of the locker room at the break.
It's Allen with the drive. And it's rejected. Here's Moore. And he overshot that one, missing.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
Parker kicks to Waiters. Back to Parker. West to screen on Wall. Parker passes to West. Dishes to Waiters. Fires from the wing.
You have to get a hand into his face because that's his range right there.
And the shot is good. Watch has got 10 points.
A nice start to the second half. Just one miss in their first 5 attempts.
Timeout called the Pacers.
Well, Paul George, PG-24, has solidified himself as a quality shooter from long range, but I love the way he looks to attack the basket. Needs to do that more often and more efficiently. He uses his length and athleticism to get to the basket and to the free throw line.
J.R. Smith's checked in for John Wall. Parker dishes to Hibbert. Smith kicks to Moore. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. And for Paul George last season, he says he's really worked on his isolation offense, attacking Steve from the elbow and the mid-post.
Yeah, I think he got a lot better there, Kevin. Just kind of that triple threat jump shot or one dribble pull-up. But that's a double-edged sword, too. There were times last year where he was a bit of a ball stopper. So he's got to find that balance between ball movement and the ability to attack in an ISO situation.
Moore passes to Humphries. Back to Moore. Three-pointer. And again, Washington with the triple.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, if you just looked at assist as the measuring stick, they've been by far the better team.
Parker dishes to Waiters. Parker with a clean look. And he hits the jumper for 2. Parker's got 12.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
And Moore kicks to Smith. Kick out to Moore. Here's George. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Paul George in the first year of a 5-year max level contract extension. Boy, those are big words and mean a lot. He talked about earlier his name on the marquee and how it's big and bright. And, you know, his play last season left no question in a lot of people's mind that he's worth every dollar.
Yeah, there are only about a dozen or so guys that are worthy of max contracts, in my opinion. He's clearly one because he's gotten better every season. He hungers to be great, and he's a tremendous two-way player, potentially a guy who could be Defensive Player of the Year at some point in his career.
Smith with a wide open look. And again, Washington no good. Pass to Moore. He kicks to Humphries. Blatch inside. And stolen by Hibbert. Parker with a clean look. They get it back. Pass to Waiters. Second chance shot. Hibbert trying to free himself up. Waiters no luck.
This is not at all the kind of performance they've needed out of him.
Oh, he's just angling from the rim after after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger, Clark, right now.
Yeah, exactly. It's with them.
Yeah, but you don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up, though, either.
Hibbert inside. He's against Bloch. Shot clock at 6. And the stop by West. I like that they're taking it inside and taking advantage of each opportunity, Clark, to chip away at the deficit.
Yeah, and doing it with the dunk is a major energizer, too. Gets the momentum going.
Yeah, and I think the interior defense, as good a job offensively as we saw. The defensive presence was almost non-existent. They may see this lead disappear if they continue to give up those easy points.
High post try. And Paul George again. George has got 26.
Might as well just take it into his own hands and make that big lead even bigger.
West inside. Humphries with the steal. Tipped away. Stolen by Waiters. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession.
A super defensive play. I mean, if that pass gets through, it's probably 2 points.
And he knew that. He knew if it gets through, it's a score, so that's why he sold out for it and got a hand on it.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Plumlee, he's checked in for Bloch. Martin comes in for George. And John Wall subbed in for E'Twaun Moore.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Martin kicks to Wall. And there's the pass to Humphries. Just 5 on the clock. Fires from 18. Hibbert pulls it in. Hibbert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Parker kicks to Miller. For 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker.
Boy, they have been terrific from beyond the arc here in the second half. You look at the percentages. Good numbers.
Just what the pharmacist prescribed. Those 3-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they keep it up.
Here's Plumlee. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Plumlee's got his first points of the game.
That's really set them apart today, guys. That success from the mid-range.
Well, these are two teams that clearly you've seen the difference in offensive philosophies here. 4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Yeah, that's textbook basketball. Just having their way down low. Well, to say that the Pacers did well in the East last season would be putting it mildly. They were the cream of the crop for most of the season.
It's Wall with the drive. Back to Humphries. No good on the triple. Pacers trailed by 9. Hibbert with the screen for Parker. Rebound by Smith. And there was a brief moment late in the season last year, Clark, where the Pacers slipped from the top spot, but they were able to get it back.
Yeah, they did, Kevin. They fought back, grabbed the number 1 seed in the East, and they did earn it. I mean, 38 conference wins is a pretty impressive number.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Mozgov, he's checked in for Hibbert. Patterson comes in for David West. And Nate Walters subbed in for Waiters.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Yeah, they're lucky that they didn't get burned on that one.
Parker passes to Patterson. Out to Miller. Passes it to Walters. Indiana moving it around. Mozgov. And he dunks it down.
Cutting into the lead with a huge one-hand throwdown.
That's how to get your team back into it.
Yes, sir. That may put a little life back into this team.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, guys, common wisdom among players is that it's better to be an unrestricted free agent than a restricted one. However, a recent study found that comparable players ended up making more money in restricted free agencies. Teams know they have to overpay to avoid a player's team matching that offer. Kevin?
Oh, some good examples from this offseason, Doris. Great job. Thanks.
Yeah, the contracts given to Chandler Parsons and Gordon Hayward come to mind. I mean, both were able to command max salaries despite not yet being star caliber.
And another miss by